Good morning. Happy Friday. We're just waiting for the other streams to come live. I think we're good here. Yeah, we're good on all the different platforms. So, good morning. Good morning. Just a few more hours before the weekend kicks in, right? Today's motivation morning quote is be like a postage stamp, stick to one thing until you get there. So, be like a postage stamp, stick to one thing until you get there. And that's from Josh Billings. With the world being so busy around us, sticking to one thing isn't always the easiest thing to do, right? We have to manage our family. We have our work priorities. We have our schedules that we have to abide by, and we still try to stick in time for ourselves, right? For ourselves to do things that we like to do. So multitasking is such a normal thing to do, but that if we don't do it, that it's abnormal, and kind of have to ask ourselves, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Because the society is fast paced, right? Society is a fast paced environment that we're in, and everywhere we go, we're connected to our tablets, to our phones, definitely to our phones. We carry our laptops everywhere we go. We're mobile. We're more mobile than ever. At the end of the day, we're just too tired. We're just too tired to jump into that one thing or maybe two things that we love to do. And if you think back, it doesn't seem that long ago, but even 100 years ago, people had one job, right? And they did it well because that's all they needed to concentrate on, and they perfected their craft, and that's how they became really good at that one thing. So take for example, we went to a Burnaby museum a while back here, Burnaby's just right next door to Vancouver, and we went to the Heritage Museum, and they had a demonstration of a blacksmith, right? So his or her job was to take raw pieces of metal, heat it up, and they would fabricate tools, uh, horseshoes, make repairs to different metal pieces, and they were really good at it. So people all knew that they would go to one person to get that one job done or fabricated. Then there was somebody else that would deal with like leather work, like the saddle maker, and his or her job would be to make the best leather gear in town or best saddles in town. So their focus and talent was targeted on just select a few things, or just one thing, and they would pass these skills on to the next generation, and so on and so on and so on. But things shifted, right? Things shifted as the industrial age made way for larger factories and machinery that would make the same goods faster. And so this still allowed factory workers to just be at one station and with be responsible for one role. But if you ask a colleague, what do they do? Like if you go to a typical office environment, what do you do? What do you do? They would say that they do this, but they most likely would say that I also do this and this and this and this, right? And so they do that to help each other out. And work is really diversified now, right? And so for those that have one responsibility, they were able to hone their skill and became very, very good at what they do. And there are jobs out there that still allow people to do that. Stockbrokers, right? They only look at the market all day long, and they know exactly when to make a move, and they are really successful at doing that. And if you take this outside of work, this can be a hobby you enjoy or a sport, right? Some passion that one passion that you have, and so use it, right? Use it and devote time to immerse yourself in it, learn everything you can about it, practice it, and then teach it as well, because that's actually how you learn, is by you learn best by teaching it. So if you want to cook, read up about it, watch videos, watch other chefs, and go through that activity, and just keep getting better and better and better. If you want a healthier body, right? Summer's coming; everyone's working towards that summer body. Start with something simple, right? But something that's applicable every day, and continue to build on that, right? Cut out that extra can of soda. Take the stairs. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. During lunch or on your break, maybe go and get some fresh air and go for that 15-30 minute walk, instead of sitting at your desk and surfing the web, right? So all these little things are going to be moving towards something that you really want to work at and really want to improve on. So it's that one thing you're focusing on. And outside of all the daily responsibilities, you want to target your time and your energy to continue improving that one thing, that craft. But even if you stick to one thing, it's going to take some time to get there, and it's going to be sometimes it's going to be painful, and you'll sometimes you might want to quit. When my kids were taking martial arts and jujitsu, their instructors earned their black belts between 6 to 10 years, sometimes a little bit longer, of consistent training and competition before they actually earn it. And so, it takes that long to understand the movements, the practice, and really putting in the hours. And you gotta have patience, right? It takes that long to learn everything. And so, what if they left? What if they left and took off? What if these instructors left and just said, forget it? What if they decided they didn't want to stick with it anymore? Like anything, when we give up too early, we never know how amazing reaching that goal will be. So leave a comment with it, what you really, really want to stick with until you become really, really amazing at it. And drop a comment, follow, like, and share this. And I appreciate your support on these regular M&Ms. And I'll have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you again next week, same time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget to have an awesome, awesome day. Be better, be bigger, and be that change that people are looking for. So I'll see you again soon, and take care.